Hi everyone, welcome to Data Solver. My name is Taiwo. Our topic today, index and match Excel tutorial for beginners. Index and match are used to look up value in a table in a more flexible method than VLOOKUP. As you can see, we're going to emphasize on master index and match made simple. We're going to go to our next slide. Our next slide shows the topic of the day. Index function example, match function example, index and match function example, index and match function advanced example. I'm going to load our template for our tutorial. This is our template. As you can see, index definition, return a value from a range based on a position. So to do that, we're going to go to our G18, which is the first question. Find the value in a row 2 and column 3. So I'm going to use in company name column. I'm going to first and foremost, you can see this is our column in vertical method is our column, and our row is in horizontal method. We have 6 rows and 10 columns. So not to take too much of your time, and click G18, click in insert function, type index, click go, double click and select the first one, array row. You highlight your array based on the range we want. As you can see, array is the range. Enter column 2, row 3. You press enter. That's it. And the next thing is to use another method, which is the code typing mode. I'm going to copy this. Press enter again. I'm going to load our notepad. Add that code into our notepad to show you how to change it. So what we need to do, we're just going to change it. If you look at our question, we are looking for row 2, column 2. So we just change it to row 2, column 2, copy it, and go back to our tutorial sheet, and in which is going to be G19, and we enter this code to G19, and it's going to give us the name what we want. So the next thing is to add the if error. We're going to call up our one, and we're going to add if error, and the if error will now give us the value that if the error is there, and show this. I'm going to just type it and explain to you. This is our if error. The if error, what it does, it gives us this function not found. You type if error equal if error because before the initial bracket, and put comma at the end of the initial bracket, and open quotes and type and close the bracket. I'm going to add this one to our G20 and we press enter. So now we have to add this dynamic method based on call row and column. So this is our row and column. We're going to add 2 and add 3. So what we need to do, we're going to call up our notepad again. So what we need to do, we're going to change this one, this 2 to G22, and this one to G23, and we'll copy, and we're going to put it in our G21, and we press enter. So you see, if we change this, that is the reason why it's dynamic. It's going to be changing as far whatever we have is within the range. If you change something that not in the range, it's going to give us not found. So that's the essence what we want to show you as an example. So we're going to go to the next section, which is our match. So let's go to match. So we are now in our match. As you can see the definition, match, find the position of a value in a range. So we're going to apply the same procedure. We're going to click our G18, find the position of our route, which is in customer ID. To do that, we click insert function. When we click insert function, the match is already there. We double click, and what we need to do, we type the word our route. And when we type our route, and the lookup array will be from E7 to E16, which is going to be based on this one. We click here and we add our, because that is where our customer ID is, and we put 0 here and we press enter. So you see it's in position 4. So we're going to apply this another method of coding, like typing, like what we did initially. We copy this, Control C, and we press enter. then we call up our notepad. We delete what we have initially in our notepad. We do some manipulation. So what we want to do, we want to change this one to Thomas Addy, and we're going to add Thomas Addy as our new. We want to get the position of Thomas Addy, and which we're going to add into our G19. Thomas Addy, as you can see, is in position 4. We call up our notepad again. What we want to do, we want to add if error to demonstrate the same thing we did initially. We call up our notepad. We're going to change this one. As you can see, the if error is there, and we're going to add that to our notepad, which is going to be for Thomas Addy, and we're going to add that if error. And what we want to do, you have to add a name to this. We can copy any of the name. Remember, we are working on, let's copy Anna Moss, and add it to our name. So that will make it to be dynamic. And we're going to add this, a code to here that will be dynamic. And to do that, we're going to change our name to set number, which is going to reference to this particular one, which is G22. Let us call up our notepad and show you the code that we're going to populate on that. And this is going to be referring to this whatever we have here in this G22 will be populate to show us what is in the position, and we're going to demonstrate that of error message. So the reason is because we did not add equal. That is the reason. So you can see it's in position 6. So now if you change something that is not in the list, it's going to say not found. That's the essence of not found. So that's that. Next thing is to go to our index match, which is the simple method before we go to the advanced. In our index and match, as the definition shows, index and match function allow user to find a value in a table based on lookup value in another column or rows. So what we're going to be doing in this particular section, we're going to take into consideration the data set by the right hand side as range from this, as mentioned here. So what we have to do in this question, what we're going to demonstrate to populate country, phone, and annual sales column. Using index and match function, populate the country, phone, and annual sales column based on dataset range N7 to S21. So let me call up R1. Because it's a combination of both code, we can as well use the auto insert function and change the function, but the best method to do is to do it based on typing. Index Q7 to Q21 is the country column in our data set. As you can see, this is the Q from Q7 to Q21. So that's what we're going to call up. So let us call up our notepad again. So we're going to populate this code into our country in H7 cell. You can see it's Poland. So the next thing is to populate the code for our phone. If you go to the data set, our code is in, our phone is in R. So all we need to do is to change the Q to R. So this is how to understand how to make use of code in using index and match. And we put it in our phone and we press enter. And the next one, call up our notepad and change the R to S because our annual sales is in S column. And copy and paste in our annual sales J7, and that's that. So in table automatically populated, but because this is row and columns, you need to do it manually. Go to the rectangular green box, double click, double click, done. That's it. You've done it. That's what you need to do. So the next one is an index match advanced function. Before we go to our index as match advanced function, we have to show you the lookup table we have to use. We have this data set range from A to F16, and this particular data set has been named as a table, which is lookup data. We have to take note of this. This is the essence why we are showing you what the reason why we show you is a name called lookup data. We go back to our index match advanced. So we're going to populate this, and we have to use our notepad to do that. And we're going to call up our notepad. We enter our code here, and then we explain index lookup data. Unlike the index match simple method, this one will just be a set number, which is this country. But this time around, we call up country, and this time around, we call up customer ID. The customer ID, the E7, which is the one here, E7, we are using it to compare the customer ID in our table. So we're going to populate this one into our cell in country, and it's going to automatically give us Poland. Because if we go back to our data set, ALFKI code equal Poland. As you can see, it's Poland. So we go back again and populate the next one, which is going to be, all we need to do is to change country to the country to phone. And this is the code that we're going to use. And we populate that code into this section. We press enter. And the last one, we change the phone to annual sales. See, change this to annual sales. And we enter into our J7. And that's that. Take note. If you go back to lookup data, make sure the column heading equates to what you change it to in your code. See, this one is country, and this one is phone, and this one is annual sales. So you just populate, like you go to the small green rectangular box, you double click for the three of them, and that's that. Sky is limit, everything is done. So this is all what you need to understand. Unleash your potential. Come to Data Server for more tutorial. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. I remain your style. Stay blessed and come for more educative tutorial. I'm going to roll out the comparison between index and match and VLOOKUP in our next video tutorial. Stay blessed and stay